In life, we all go through difficult times, whether you want to accept it or not. These difficult times sometimes lead us to doubt in God and doubt in His love, His favor, in His mercy, and in everything that He is. And through these difficult times is when we have to have the most faith. But when you're going through a hard time, you really hate it when people tell you to have faith, because it's hard to have faith in those difficult times. But I'm here because I want to talk about a God that I know, and I know you know, that requires you to have faith, not so that you succeed, but so that you really get to know who He is. And when you look at yourself in the mirror, I don't know what you might see, but I would be willing to bet that you see a broken person, a weak person. And I tell you that because that's what I see when I look at myself in the mirror. The thing is that that reflection is not really lying to you, because we are broken. We are weak. We need to be fixed. And that's what God is willing to do in your life. And we may blame that, that brokenness to, we may blame our weaknesses. And so we may ask God, God, please take my weaknesses away. Please make me whole, make me brand new. Take this weakness away, and if you were to do this in my life, I could serve you. If you were to take my weaknesses away and make me perfect, then I could serve you. And the truth is, you do need to be perfect to serve God. But we have a different perspective in perfectness, because God has made you perfect for His plan and purpose. And if we look at 2 Corinthians 12:9, it says, my grace is all you need. My power works best through weakness. It's not saying that you need to be perfect. It's not saying that you need a car or a house or good grades or a perfect family to serve God. You need His grace. And His grace is an amazing gift that you have and you can receive if you're willing to receive it. And then it says, my power works best in weakness. And if I can tell you a little bit about myself, when I was little, since I was born with no hands, I used to pray to God and ask Him, God, take this weakness away from me. I want to live for you and I want to serve you, but I cannot do this with no hands. So I need you to do something in my life. And so I used to ask and pray to God to take this weakness away. But when I look at the Word, it says that His power works best through our weaknesses. So then that makes me think, why am I asking God to take that very thing that allows people to see His power through my life?
Wow.
Why am I asking God to take the key that I have to glorify His name through my actions? So I would like to encourage you to stop praying to God to change your weaknesses or to take them away, but rather start praying to God to use your weaknesses so that you may be a reflection of Him. And when you look at your reflection in the mirror, instead of seeing that broken person or that unperfect person, it would be amazing if we can all start seeing the reflection of Christ through us. But we need our weaknesses in order to do that, because if we're perfect, then it doesn't make sense. You cannot see God's power through us. But because we're broken and we need to be fixed, that's where you can see that it's not because of our own strength that we can do the things we do, but it's because God somehow has allowed it to happen. And like I told you, you do need to be perfect to serve God. You do need to be perfect to live for God. But the thing is, God has made you perfect for the plan and purpose He had for your life. And what makes you perfect are your weaknesses. What makes you strong in Christ are your weaknesses, because His power becomes perfect through your weaknesses. And this is where we are reminded about His grace. The things that you do, it's not because you're amazing and strong and awesome. It's because God has chosen you to do amazing things for you. And if you have wondered what your purpose in life is your purpose is so that people may see His power through you. Amen. Thank you.
Amen. All right.